Yo, me people, them back again. Road to you already know what it is, and we're just gonna get straight into it. We ain't sitting around doing niche. You see, that's the difference between me and you. I ain't sitting around doing niche. I've been out there making moves, son. So we're gonna keep this one short and sweet today, just like me. And if you're new around here, like, comment, subshare, son, subshare the thing. Subshare it, you bloody bastard. Share and subscribe. Do it now. Do it now. Woo. Sorry about that. Sometimes a bit too much of my deranged personality just oozes out of me. Anyway, if you're new here, road to 180 kg bench. Today we are doing a heavy single. And as I was warming up, I was trying to work out what that magic number was going to be. Oh yeah, and I was listening with my boy Zach. That's that right there. Large up Zach's thing, hella strong. But it's good to have someone, you know, just to load up the weights and change and did a little F1 pit stop, click, click, boom, boom, back on the track. Large up Zach's thing, my brother. Anywho, yes, looking for the magic number. So this session I came in with a plan. I had a range that I wanted to hit as much as I could pain-free. And that is, you know, my biggest or the biggest bane of my lifting existence at this point. You see now me, I'm trying to bulletproof my shoulders because do you know what it is? You know when girls are like, oh, I'm heavy. It's like, baby girl, look at me bench press. You are not even a warm-up. But the way my shoulders are moving, I might actually try to prove it and then mash myself up and then, man, look silly. Do you get what I'm saying? We can't do that. So today was all about picking the magic number with as least pain-free, damn it. Oh God, my English. Oh, qué malo de English. No today, pero no habla inglés. Can't speak today. As little pain and suffering as possible. So, I'm actually feeling like a bit of a, you know, like a little forgotten child by God. You know what I mean? Man, forgotten picnic. Man got left in Sodom and Gomorrah. Man's shoulders are getting smited, and I don't like it. Anywho, or obviously there's E-Man. Shout out E-Man. I've got a video with him with a little bit of Lord have mercy. With a few tidbits. I refuse to do another take. With a few tidbits on some bench technique that is coming, so keep it locked for that. E-Man is an international level powerlifter for GB. Bringing it over for the boys, the Lions. Oosh, on your head, son. Anywho, 140 kilograms today. Actually moved quite well. And I think the problem I was actually having today is these Nike dry fits, slippy to Ross, bro. Slippy to Ross. So today the leg drive was good, butt was staying down. But nah, that dry fit shirt, I've noticed any of the Nike football things, don't bench on them because you will lose your shoulders. And I chose one main focus that day, for this session, because when you try to do more than one thing, I think you just don't get the best out of it. You don't really maximize. You're trying to spin plates, you know what I mean? Two lion can't roll in one pride. Two bull can't run in one pen. You understand? So pick one, focus on it. And for today, my focus was making sure that my butt stayed down and my leg drive was strong. Now that was obviously difficult to do. It's somewhat complicated by the lack of coefficient of friction between the materials of my shirt and the bench pad. I did put a bit of chalk down. I didn't want to put too much chalk because I didn't want to have to wash it out of my machine. But that being said, that 150 did move okay. And I was saying to the boys, I was like, you know what? They encouraged me. So this isn't just me, but man said shirts off, pants down. I don't know if you remember, what was my man name? Was it Kenny KO, Kenny OG? The guy that used to call bare people out on Instagram, like Natty or Knots, the OG guy. Shirts off, pants down, when he used to review Brad Castleberry, I think his name is. But anywho, I'm gonna shut my ass up and you can just take in arguably the best rep of the year I've done. Yeah. Way better. That was way better. Now, ladies ladies and gents, I've never been a chiseled Chad, the one to take my shirt off in the public forum. However, today, it was very necessary because I don't think it would have been that smooth had I not. And just try to believe, yeah, the bench was cold. When I first sat down, you see me do a little, I might put a little replay if I can be bothered to edit. A little oof. I was like, damn, that cold. Even when I lie down here, I'm like, eesh. However, it was very useful. So just something to bear in mind. If you see the brothers, the man them with their shirts off in the gym and they're benching, it actually does provide some support. It does provide some stability because we don't have stability outside of the ball because of the economy. Anyway, last and press. This was moving quite well, to be fair. I did close grip, paused. I believe that's, yes, 120 kg, 2 reds, 120 kegs, Kellogg's cornflakes, Rice Krispies getting crunched. And these are probably my favourite accessory, I can't lie to you, because you just cannot cheat. Black men don't cheat. We can't cheat this one, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot cheat it. And I think I've ranted enough. Look at me charging up some Super Saiyan aura. I'm going to put a little sound effect back on that. Let me do like a rewind, brethren. And that about wraps this one up. If you made it this far, love and respect. Jano, until the next time, I'm going to go eat
52 bomber blood clot pussy wagon chicken nuggets.